I got into it just after I'd had my son.
Completely changed my life.
Just something to look forward to every week.
It is a way of life, not something that you should just force yourself to do.
What these women are talking about is pole dancing. And while society may have its preconceived ideas about this art and its seedy origins, a few minutes with these two women will change all that.
Skinny and deep boys play guitar, make some noise. You pay through the nose for your retro hipster clothes. Strike a rebel pose in your uniform, you new boy. It sure does cost a lot to look back.
Why did you start pole dancing?
I started doing pole about 5 years ago. I had my second son and was carrying a lot of weight. And I'd been going to the gym and just got really bored with it. And now it's a business for me, so it's a full-time job and it provides for my family. The pole gym, long-term, Mrs. Dana. I never expected to go down the road of having my own studio. I never thought I would be an instructor. I never thought I would be able to do anything on a pole, really.
There was an ad in the newspaper to go over to Japan and do hostessing, and I rang up about it, and it turned out to be about stripping. And so I went and had photos done and sent over, and they called me up for an interview and said you can go over, and I went over there and did it over there for about 3 months, and then came back and never intended to actually dance over here in the clubs.
What are the main differences between stripping in a club and pole dancing as a sport or for fitness?
Okay, well, pole dancing is coming in and learning choreo and dance moves and tricks in a gym with other ladies that aren't strippers. And stripping is mostly sales, taking your clothes off, being seductive and paying attention to customers and just really hustling. And it can have nothing to do with pole dancing. So you don't have to do pole dancing or know how to be a stripper. And that's where a lot of people don't understand. They think that if you know how to pole dance, you must be a stripper, or vice versa. If you're a stripper, that you must know how to pole dance, but 90% of strippers don't know how to pole dance. They don't have a clue. So they just walk around in the pole holding onto it.
We teach quite a few girls who work in clubs, and I have taught and met quite a lot, and they're not taught to do much on poles. A lot of clubs don't even have poles, or they might have big, thick, more kind of like a pillar type pole, and they don't do tricks on them, or they do minimal tricks on them.
At the old club I was working at, yes, they used to teach us on Tuesday nights tricks as well. So I was coming here and doing routines and then learning extra tricks at my old club. The new club's a bit different. It's more of a lap dance club. So it's more, far less pole dancing, and the poles are really bad. You can't dance on them.
I deal every single day with people who are ignorant to what we do, and you have to have a thick skin. If you're going to drive a car with the pole gym on the back of it, you have to have a thick skin, and you have to be prepared for people to laugh at you and go, oh yeah, you know, it's a sport. Never seen anything on a pole that looks like sport. I get those comments all the time, and I think, well, maybe you should have a look, maybe you should give it a go.
Do you think you'll ever stop stripping?
Yes. I've been given a time limit by my mum, actually. She says 2 more years, I've got to stop. And I want to stop before my son goes to school, and, you know, because you've got to hang out with the other parents, and you don't want them to know.
What about for pole dancing as a sport for fitness?
Oh no, I'm going to keep doing that forever. I love it, until I'm like 80.
I think that it will be taken more and more seriously as a sport over time. I'm not deluded into thinking that it's going to just overnight, you know, change people's minds.